Hey everyone, welcome back to my workbench. This is gonna start as a very different video than I usually do. About 9:30 this morning, I was laid off from my day job. And well, I was a test engineering architect. Um, for a company that makes battery testing equipment and was investing very heavily in the EV market. And over the last year, um, manufacturing in general is just taking a pounding in the United States, particularly since April and the whole tariff thing rolled out. And then they got rid of all the EV credits and everything like that. So a lot of manufacturers started pulling back from the EV marketplace, and yeah, so they had I think a realignment was the fancy term for it. Uh, but yeah, so I'm out of a day job. But I thought it would be more sad. I'm gonna miss the people I work with. I work with great people, and as any job, I was there almost. Let's see, I started in 2000. When did I start? 2001 or two, one of those. So it was like 4 years I was there, and yeah, it's hard. It's hard to process. I mean, once the initial shock wears off, it's like this is the second time I've been laid off. Different job, of course, and both times, I mean, didn't matter how well you did your job, how how much work you're doing, and it's like I don't honestly at this point I have no idea how they get some of the stuff done and tested. We're also just, I guess, telling customers pound sand and we're not going to build that product anymore and don't worry about it. Though I know there was a large, was it Freudenberg? They pulled out of the U.S. market a month or two, a couple months ago, and it was an odd sign. Um, Two things that struck me as odd. I mean, I was surprised, but surprised at the amount. It was about 15% reduction in head count, and percentage-wise, even more than that in terms of engineering staff. I don't think any direct labor was affected. It was just um, uh, salaried workers. So yeah, so it's I mean, they bet on, unfortunately, what turned out to be a losing horse. So, but yeah, about 2 months ago, um, I used to be able to buy like shop parts for like tools for the lab and things like that. Sorry, I'm just keeping my hands busy here. You know, buy tools for the lab, and as long as it was less than $1,000, didn't really matter. Just went through, did your PO, bought stuff. About 2 months ago, they had started this whole procedure where you would have to, anything over $100 you'd have to get approved, and it was like 3 or 4 layers, like all the way up to like VP level to buy like $150 item. So that was like, that's a lot of penny pinching, guys. And then um I had put in requests for testing services for outside test labs, and those were just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. It's like, well, you guys have to like approve this so we can cut a PO so we can actually like go out and test this stuff. And that stuff was all stalled out. So it's like, it struck me as a little odd. So yeah, I think I was probably one of the first, if not the first in the morning. That was kind of weird. And so I guess I got some time to finish off the controllers. So everyone, thank you for your orders. I think I still have. at least 13 controllers to go through right now. And yeah, I'm gonna. Right now, my workbench is a mess, and I bought these new. Let me switch scenes here. I bought these new cables for the 5200, and I need to figure out the pinouts color-wise. So yeah, that's just going on in my life. So I mean, the severance wasn't bad at all. So it's very fair, and especially like the Cobra coverage and everything I mean, um, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed, and I feel really bad for there's some really good engineers who are over on what's the H-1B visa, the work visa, and if they don't have a job in 60 days, they go back to whence they came. And really, I mean, some really talented guys I work with, and it's like, oof, and woman too. And yeah, that's something. I got too many little stupid wires here. Let's sort all this out. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to just ohm out this cable, figure out exactly what the pinouts are. I'm not throwing these cables out. There's not a good cable here. So I'm going to go through and do some ohming out here. Or ringing out a cable, they call it too. I mean, one of the guys I let go, he had like, oh, over 30 years experience, so he knows like more about the products than like anyone. And he's gone. So all that institutional knowledge is poof. It just seems like I know on your balance books it makes a big difference, and it's like whatever. But it's like these are people's lives. They have mortgages. They have visas they're on. It's just sad, and it's like no, I'm a little bit melancholy. I don't know if that's the right word. Whatever. It is. I mean, I hate the phrase, but it is what it is, and it's like we're being affected by national forces which really don't give a shit about American manufacturing. It's just, despite what that moron says, I won't even say his name. Manufacturing is just dying in the United States right now. I mean, dying bad. And even though he's walking around I think it was a Ford factory flipping people out off, very presidential, by the way. How about those Epstein files? Oh, I actually did a calculation. At the current rate they're releasing files, they'll be released around June 2038. So you got that going for us. It was like 0.6% of the documents. It's like, wow. But anyways, but yeah, the manufacturing is just, oh, it's awful out there right now. It's just awful. And companies, between the tariffs, all the stupid AI spending, it's just like, oh, don't get me started in AI. That is just, it's a bubble ripe to pop, and anyone that tells you otherwise is trying to sell you something. That from Princess Bride. Life is pain. Anyone who tells you otherwise is trying to sell you something. I'm kind of a firm believer in that. So anyone who tells you no, we're gonna keep growing forever and AGI blah 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 blah. No, it's not. It's gonna implode and take a big chunk of the economy with it. Because right now all those build outs are being paid with borrowed money. So everything's on borrowed time right now. But I digress. So this is Mr. This is the new connector, new cable assembly I got. this will make it quicker to build up the 5200 controllers, and I need. Sorry, this is an unusual rant for my channel, but yeah, it sucks. It's just this country is just it's rough out there, man. I mean, if you're in any kind of manufacturing, trust me, it's not rushing back on shore. It's just laying people off and using AI as an excuse. Not my job, but is the EV market. Once those companies lost their EV tax credits, there's no incentive to keep on building quite expensive products. Great. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. Oh, gives me time to work on some new controllers. I'll see how much this business I can pick it up a little bit. Maybe I don't have to go back and work for the man anymore. Blind squirrel gets a nut. Okay. Looks like I never saw it be. I still use pencil and paper. Oh, goody. It is January 15th, 2026. So, red. I always forget which pin that is. That is. Forget if that's 1. I think it's 1 actually in that pin. Yep, it is 1. Good. Double check. Where's 8? Goes to pin there, and it goes to. That is pin 1. Okay, cool. It is. Double check. Yeah, this is 1. So 2. So pin 1 is red. Which is good. It's actually the same color I do anyway for my internally. Okay, so pin 2. Okay, so let's go to see if they want orange. Pin 2. Maybe we'll be lucky. Of course not. Three is orange. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 13, 14, 15. 1's red, 3 is orange. So if you're wondering how I reverse engineering and stuff, that is how you do it. Orange. Let's go in obvious. Let's go yellow. And I'll do a quick check on another cable, make sure the colors are consistent. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Where is... I'm curious what brown is. Let's see where they started. Maybe they flipped the red and the brown around. One, two, three, four, six, six, six. Okay. Red, orange, yellow, green. You have green. Let's see. One, two, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's green. Blue, dark blue. Okay. Violet. Seven. These interesting color choices. Okay, violet. Gray. Gray. Bet you the black is on 2. No. Stand corrected. So 2, 8, 9. It's on 9. It's black. Let me see. What did they want? Black, red, orange, yellow. Still know what 2 is. Okay, I want to go the other way now. Let's see what pin 2 is. I'm curious. Fine, let's go through the colors. Let's see. We have... Let's see where the white is. 2, 8, 10. So the black and white are right next to each other. I got LinkedIn beeping every 2 seconds at me. A lot of people offering me jobs. That's cool. Probably won't be out of work long. This is a light violet. Who are you? 2, 3, 5, nothing. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. 8 is light violet. Oh, they want violet, light violet. Okay. What else I got here? Man, I don't even know what color it is. Light gray? Palish with a tiny hint of blue? We'll call it light gray. 2, 3, 5, 13. It's 13. Light gray. Or is it light green? Hard to tell. Alright. Then we got. No, it's a pale blue. Okay. And then there is truly a light gray, which is this guy here. 2. Nope. 3. 15. Oh, where are you? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's a light gray and a dark gray. That's light gray. I hate when they do that. Now, dark gray. This is dark gray right here. Dark gray's gonna be coming in on probably 15 or 5. Still not 2. So dark gray is a 5. Alright. What we got left here? Okay, there's a pale green and there's a pale blue. Pale blue. Let's see where you go. We're running out of pins here, guys. So pin 2. Nope. Pin 15. Alright, where are you, buddy? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I actually have a wire. 10, 12, 13. Oh, it's that stupid pale green again. Oh, jeez. Where's the pale blue? There you are. I hate when they do pale colors. So you're either 2 or you're 15. This is your pale blue. And then, what color do I have left here? Yellow, I got. Orange, I got. White. Got black. What? I have black, I got. Light gray. Dark gray. Oh. Wait, this light violet. I thought I did this one. Now I need to figure out why I can't find pin 2 here. What color are you? Oh, I never tested pink. Oh, there is pink. All right, cool. So I do now is a very exciting task. Oh, that's one cable. I gotta verify another cable, so you never want to assume. Assuming is bad. Now let's pick a color. Green. Dark green should be on 5. Oh, really? Doing this to me? Nine, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 12 is green. Duh. Okay, so it's a good color. That was dark gray. Alright, cool. So that's the same. And then we'll pick this one other color randomly. Let's just pick red. Make sure that's sitting on pin 1. Good. So I don't have to worry about refiguring this out every time. Either. And I'll put it in my CAD program. Dark gray. Violet. Light violet. Black. White. Light gray. Green. Light green. Blue. And light blue. Nothing too crazy color-wise. All right. So I'm going to. Oh, I'm just mentally spent after today. Well, at least I got plenty of time to build controllers up. And yeah, I mean, I got a nice backlog going on, so my CNC's got to get to working. Got quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already cut over there right now. So yeah, time to actually like work on these controllers and start knocking them out. Hopefully, I'll have a little free time between now and whenever I start my next job, and release a couple new controllers I've been planning on. And yeah, a little opportunity time. So it's like a little vacation. Still scary. I'm just glad my mortgage isn't that big or anything like that. So I never expected my little hobby to become, a full-time job. But all right, everyone, thank you for watching. And I'm stressed out, and I'm gonna head off to bed. And everyone, thank you ahead of time if you have any well wishes, or if you have any test engineering jobs in the Chicago neighborhood, the Chicago area, let me know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wind down a little bit, and then I'll start building up a bunch of sub assemblies to make the final assembly quicker for a bunch of controllers. So everyone, thank you for watching, and have a great night.